Education is service. If you want to be happy in this life, stop worrying about your own happiness and go serve other people. I'm Dr. Bob Nelson. I'm actually an assistant professor of educational leadership at California State University, Fresno. And prior to that, I'm the former superintendent of Fresno Unified. I started as a substitute teacher, kind of worked my way through the ranks. I was a classroom teacher, and then from there I went to lead teacher, vice principal, principal. I was a staff developer, trained other teachers, and then finally that culminated in 7.5 years serving as a superintendent in Fresno. And now I'm in this next phase of serving at Fresno State, training the next generation of leaders to follow right behind me.
Bob could walk into a room, and even if you don't know him, you feel an immediate connection to him. He's just that type of person. He looks for the good in people, and especially in children, and then he leverages that to bring out the best in them. Sometimes we look at someone and because they have a physical disability or we think that they can't, what Bob has taught me is that everybody can through their own unique ways. We just have to understand how to reach them.
Bob has a podcast called Militant Positivity, and that is who Bob is. He cares deeply about that hope to help these families thrive and to grow.
Everything he does with a passion. He doesn't do anything halfway. It's all or nothing.
As a superintendent, he offered a very unique lived perspective. We would be talking about our students with disabilities or, our foster and homeless youth. He would say, stop. Do we have to do it in that way? Have you guys ever looked at it from the perspective of the child?
I have more kids than the woman in the shoe. I have a 28-year-old, two 25-year-olds, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and then two 8-year-old twins, all of whom had a prolonged neonatal intensive care stay. I fostered another 4 that went back to their biological parents. Every single one of them is so incredibly different. They're beautiful in their complexity.
Over the years, I've developed a very close family relationship with Bob and his wife, but specifically his children. He will say to me, you know what, we make mistakes, but at the end of the day, you can't go wrong if you lead with love.
We were super excited when we found out we were having twins. They were due in March and were born on Thanksgiving. They spent respectively 90 and 110 days in neonatal intensive care. It was really, really an intense time. But in STEPS EPU, they put us involved in the EPIC program, which really provides early intervention supports and services for kids.
I met Bob and Tiffany 26 years ago and got to know the family, what's important to them, what they would like to see their boys doing in the future.
The exponential growth of the services at EPU speak to the kind of the divinity of their mission and the quality of the care and services that they provide.
EPU is a place of hope for families. They're entering a journey for their first time into special needs, and it's scary.
That's why receiving an award from EPU is all that more joyous and amazing. To have my name now permanently cemented and affiliated alongside Exceptional Parents Unlimited, that's the best possible honor.
Bob's work truly radiates hope. Hope for our children, hope for our community. That is everything that he is as a person. I think that there is no better human being to be honored than Bob Nelson.